So we started with the if-else statement. The last class, we did that the last class. So the if-else statement, like I told us, similar to the if statements in Excel. So I encourage us the last time that those things we do in Excel, we should try to use that same understanding we got in Excel to apply it in any other programs. It will make it easy for you to understand the program you're doing. Excel is the basics. So the if statement in Python and that of Excel, they are of the same thing, no difference. But you can say the applications are different, the way we apply each of them. But what it will bring out for you is the same thing, the same output. I can do the same question that I do in Excel, do it in Python, do it in SQL. So just learn how each of those syntax work. So the if-else structure allows your program to make decision based on condition. So based on condition. Then we went through this syntax, if condition, then code to run if the condition is true, else code to run if the condition is false. So we looked at the example, if the age is greater than equal 18, eligible to vote, else not eligible to vote. So this is the code for the question. This is the code for this question. So let me cut it from here. Cut it from here. 2 cents. Add here. So we test this example. If age is greater than equal to 18, eligible to vote, else not eligible to vote. So after running this code, we discover that the person is eligible to vote because of the condition. Say greater than equal to. So these are two operators here, the greater than and the equal sign. Those are the two operators. So we looked at elif. So the elif, I told us the elif is for multiple conditions. So if you want to test for multiple conditions, just like nested if in Excel. So if you want to test for multiple conditions, you make use of the elif. And this is the syntax. This is the syntax for the elif. This syntax, don't execute it, don't run it. If you run it, you have error. If you're going to run this syntax, you have error. This is not a code. This is just like a formula. It's a formula, the way you apply each of those functions. This is for the elif. So don't execute it. Don't click Control Enter. Okay? So yeah, we test for greater than 20, greater than 15, greater than 5. OV. Okay, so else print 5 or less. So we're able to get that it's greater than 5, but not more than 15. Because A is what? A is 10. A is 10. So A is greater than 5, but not more than what? 15. So I give us this question to try, and somebody was able to do this for us. Grade checker. Ask the user for a score between 0 and 100 and print the grade. So you're able to test for this. Score equals int open brackets input, then the user can input any of the score, whatever value they want to input, so get your output. So the user inputs what? Inputs 34, which is what? Fall under F. So you can see that because grade, the first condition says greater than 90, return A. So if it's greater than 90, returns A. Elif, score greater than equal to 80, then B. Elif greater than equal to 70, then C. So test all these conditions. So because you put 34, that's why you're able to get F. F is the answer because it's less than what? It's less than 60. It's less than 60. So we did temperature checker also, the same process. So after that, we did an AND in Python. So I told us the AND operator It's used to combine two or more conditions. It returns true if all conditions are true. So that is for R. Did A equals 100 and B 50. So this equal sign for you, someone that joined us now, the equal sign is an assignment operator. So we assign 100 to A, then 50 to B. So it's an assignment operator. That is not the normal equal sign, you know. So if you want to do equal sign in Python, use double equal sign. So take note. So if A greater than 50 and B less than 100, say both conditions are what? Are true. Both conditions are true. So move down another example. Then we did or. We did or also. Did or. Then we now move on to what? Python string. Move on to Python string. So we did Python string, uppercase. We did lowercase. Uppercase, you want to change the letter to, you want to capitalize the alphabet. Use upper. Same thing in Excel also, right? We have upper, we have lower too in Excel. So you should know that each of these programs, they are related. They are the same. Just the way you apply them, that is just it. They are not difficult. My mouse. So we did lowercase, then remove white space. So I told us how to get rid of white space. We want to take away white space before or after. So you can use this stripe to remove white space. So we did split, then concatenate. Concatenate means combining two strings or two or more strings together. You want to combine strings together. You make use of concatenate function. Then we did with variable and input. Then we move on to slicing. Like this is where we are, slicing. So we did slicing, printing character at index 0 to index 5. So I told us that from the definition, that it starts, when you say start, the index to begin from, inclusive. So inclusive, that the end, which is stop, the index to stop at, exclusive. So if you're asked to print from 0 to 5, it means that 0 to 5, then 5 is exclusive. So it is going to return from 0 to 4. It does not print the last index, it does not return the last index. So take note. We did this to get print the character at position at index 0 to 5. Then it's like this, index 0 to 5. So you're able to get this. And I told us that if you want to print Python, it's going to be what, 6. Why we got the Python without n is because we use 0 to 5. So for you to get this 0 to 5, that means you need to make it 6. For you to get the Python, you need to make it 6. So I can say that it does not print the last index. So here we did print programming. So from that data on Python programming, I say print programming. So if you count Python 0, you start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it starts with what? Number 7. Program start with 7. So then print out every other thing. That's why I put ratio. If I put stop, for instance, if I say 7 to, let's say, seven to, okay, I've not run the test. I have to run this test again. Let's say 7 to 0 ratio 7. This one return Python. So 7 to 10. 7 to 10. You can see that 7 to 10 return pro. So if you want to print, let's say 7 to 20. 7 to 20. Because if you count 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So you can also bring it out. Why I return it with 20 is that if any other thing is there, bring that stuff out. So I don't do it like this. You just use a 7 ratio. 7 ratio is better. It's the best. 7 ratio will bring out every other thing. So we did negative indexing, which is the minus sign. Using the minus sign, that is negative indexing. Sorry, bring from the negative side. Bring from the negative side. So we'll continue with that slicing. Before that, any question?
Mr. Ram, please, I need.
You're saying something, sir? Hello, sir. Oh. Out of the class. Wow.
Check the group.
You're saying something?
Okay, I thought the video he sent was the portfolio class.
No, there's another one that he sent. Wait, let me send it.
Okay, you need a portfolio video, Abby?
This is the last class we did for the Python.
It's there now. I've sent it now. I sent it as following there. I sent it already.
Okay. The portfolio video is also there, ba?
No. I'm not sure I've dropped that one. I'm not sure.
Okay, no problems.
But I've sent you this Python class, the one we did last time.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Let's go on. Madam Chidima, any question with your program is running now, right?
Yes, Mr. Dan is running now. But I still have one that is showing error, and I don't know why.
Is it the one you sent? Is it the picture you sent?
No, it's not that one.
Okay, which one?
It's another one. It's the first class we did.
Okay, so you are still having error with that first class?
Yeah, so when the random, I don't know why it's still having error, but it still has error.
Maybe. And
I've deleted and typed the code again, the same thing. I've done it like 5 times. So I don't know if there's a way we can correct errors in case it happens in future. Because
yes, you can. As you keep doing it, you'll be learning out in my class. You'll be learning how to read errors. You can correct it by yourself.
All right. Maybe after the class, I will show you.
So let's go on. So done with slicing. Yes? I want to ask a question. Hello, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Mr.
Good evening. Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah, sorry, on this your last reprinting of programming. I think there are many ways one can do it.
Yeah, sure.
So, but this negative value, integer is not clear actually. Then apart from the first one you did, that's
Okay, the negative.
seven to space. I think if we do 7 to 13, it will also return.
Yeah.
Okay, but okay, explain this last line. Thanks.
Okay, the negative part, Abby.
Yes.
Okay. So from the negative part, you start with -1. You start counting from -1. So I told them to return programming. That's what they want to return. So if you start counting -1, -2, -3, -4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, you will get this programming. You get. So if you say -12,
to count backward,
say,
right?
Yes, to count backward.
One,
so if you say -12 to the end, to bring it out. Understand? So
great.
from the front, you start with 0. From the back, you start with -1. So any other question? You're clear now, right?
Yes, thank you so much. Yes.
Okay, so let's move on to downslicing. Still on basics. So we'll be looking at one of the 4 inbuilt data types. We have 4 major inbuilt data types in Python. 4 major inbuilt data types in Python. Who can tell us the 4? 4 major inbuilt data types in Python. Anybody? Four major inbuilt data type.
Let me try.
Okay.
That's numeric.
No, inbuilt. Built-in data types. There are 4 of them. You have lists, you have tuple, sets, and dictionary. Those are the 4 major inbuilt data types. So we're going to be looking at them and looking at their characteristics, each of them. Understand? So we'll start with the first one.
Come again, please.
Okay, I said we have 4 inbuilt data types. 4 inbuilt data types. You normally have data. You have data type as general. You have integer. You have numeric, you have string, you understand? But there are 4 major data types, inbuilt data types in Python, used to store collection of data. Those inbuilt are used to store collections of data. So those 4 inbuilt data types are lists, sets, dictionary, and tuple. Each of them have their characteristics, have their own properties. So we are going to be learning each of them one after the other. Okay? So I will start with the first one, with Python lists. We'll start with lists. And I will explain the list from the beginning to the end, the characteristics of lists. We'll learn how to work with lists. Because sometimes you might want to use lists to do your analysis or to do your projects. You might want to use lists. So you see the advantage of using a list. You see when you can apply a list. You see the advantage of using the tuple, dictionary, sets. So let's start with the first one, which is lists.
Hello, Mr. Dan.
Yes, sir.
Please, are you recording?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks.
So 4 built in data types. So in case you come across it. For built-in data types in Python. So the first one, take it. I have lists. So lists. We have sets. Do set tuple sets. Then you have dictionary. Please, if you miss any part, ask question, take me back. So others can also learn from it, okay? So let's go. These are 4 built-in data types. So we are starting with lists. I'm picking lists first. So the way I do it, but I would like us to do everything on this page. I would have said we should open a fresh Python 3 for it. But let's do everything on. I will show you how to do all those ones later on. So let's do everything. Yeah. So all we have time to do, maybe we want to start a NumPy, Pandas, you can be opening a fresh work page for each of them. But this one, let's do this. Let's do it on the same page. So we'll start with Python lists. So the way we do it, I'll send us the write-up. I'll send you the write-up on WhatsApp, so you just paste and move on. So a list is a built-in item data type used to store multiple items in a single variables. Used to store multiple items in a single variables. Multiple items in a single variables. So the next thing you need to understand on that list is that the lists are created using square brackets. Lists are created using square brackets. Another characteristics of lists. I'll send it to us. Just be watching first. Lists items are ordered, changeable, allows duplicate values. Many of us are familiar with SQL here. You're familiar with SQL. You know how to make use of union and union or. You know, both union and union or have different properties. Many of us are familiar with it. I wanted to make reference to it. If you're not familiar with it, let me know, make reference. Familiar with it, union and union or. One accepts duplicates, the other does not accept duplicates. So here, list is telling you that the list items are ordered. What do you understand by when you see something is ordered? Anybody?
Arrange.
Before my class.
Arrange.
Arrange.
In order, descending or ascending.
Descending or ascending. Any other person? That line, that second line I just put now. List items are ordered, unchangeable, and allows duplicates. You can explain for me? So, list item are ordered. It means that you don't have to arrange it yourself. Immediately you put the items inside, automatically it will arrange in order to arrange. Do you understand? Whatever you have to say, items are ordered. Unchangeable means that I can modify an item inside. What does it mean by modifying? I can replace, I can update an item inside a list. Allowing duplicate values means that I can have multiple duplicate values. I can have something that will occur more than once inside a list. You understand? So I don't want to pack everything because all of them have different properties. That list tuple set, some of them does not allow duplicates. Some you cannot change their items. So that's why I'm taking it one at a time. So you know the ones that can take duplicates, the ones that don't allow duplicates. So list allows duplicates. List item can be modified. You can modify an item in a list. And lists are what? Ordered. The next line says what? List items are indexed. The first item has index 0. Take note. First item inside the list. The index of the first item inside the list is what? Is 0. Please take notes. Any question? Any question? You should go on. Okay, so I've explained what I mean by ordered. I told you, when you say ordered, it means that the item have a defined order, and the order will not what? Change. The order.
Mr.
Yes.
Dan,
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
you said the first item has index 0.
0.
So
Yes, ma'am.
is it like slicing where it starts from 0?
Just like for instance now, I have apple. Yes, just like slicing.
It's just like slicing when you start
Yes.
from 0.
Yes, I have apple, banana, orange.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to clarify.
Yeah, so apple is 0.
Thank you.
Yeah, good. So, told you that is what is changeable. You can change an item using what? A list. You can change an item. And it can be of different types. So, let's look at some of the examples of lists. I will give you example list, the one with number, mixed data type, then string and number. So let's look at example of it. Markdown. Okay.
Please send that to the group. Thank you.
Okay. I'm not sure you did it. Done. You comment it. So my underscore list. You say lists are created using square brackets. So you open your square bracket like this. So 10, 20, 30, 40. So this is an example of what a list. Print my underscore
Please, what is the difference between list and set?
Okay, like I said, each of them have what? Properties, different properties. Get the what is it called? Set is enclosed in what? In what I say, curly brace, curly brackets. You know curly brackets? Do you know curly brackets? Curly brace.
And that when you do shift to that, this brackets that is
Yes,
in the
this same
list,
bracket. Yes,
the
this same
upper
bracket.
one is the coiling.
Yes. That is number one thing you need to understand.
If you check your system.
That's the one thing you need to understand that about sets.
Come again.
Then sets are unordered. Unordered. They don't have order. They can come in any form. You understand? And sets again, they are unchangeable. You can't change it. You can't change anything inside. And the third one, they are unindexed. So you can see now that they are different. So that's why I'm taking it one.
So, Mr. Dan, sorry, this is you said about sets. You're going to still list it, right?
Yeah, I'm going
so
to teach you sets now. I'm going to teach you sets. You just ask the question. You can see okay. I listed them one after the other. So I'm going to pick them one by one.
Okay.
I'll finish it. List, tuple, set, dictionary before I move to any other thing. So let's go on. So what I'm teaching you now, everything I'm going to teach you now, I'm teaching you now is on that list. It's list we are doing now. So let's go on. So if you print this out, this is example of lists. Okay, there is something that is pending. I did not run my inputs. I run this one. Which input is that? Is it this one? This one is working. So which one is that? Which input is that? This one is okay. It's okay. Okay, this one. So you can see that because of that input, still have an issue running this code. So this is an example of lists enclosed in what? Square bracket. This is list with what? With number. So let me give you a list with text, with string. Let's comment this. Hash number. Then let's go to this one. String. So let's look at list with string. Let's say name. John D priests. So this is list with string. You can decide not to use print. You can still print your output with @print. Okay? Still print it out without print. So let's move on.
Mr. Dan, please calm down a bit, please. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm trying to catch up. Can I just go home?
Okay.
Okay.
You guys can let us catch up with us.
So, sorry, why she's going through it? Can I ask this question? So, this is your syntax on your rule 11 there, and compared to that of a string. what happens if I write hash numbers column before my list?
Yes, it's okay. You can do that. You can put the comment before or after.
Okay.
No,
So,
you miss my
and also
first.
print a name. Self
Yes.
discipline.
Yes. Print what name?
Print
You can say
my list and or name, just writing ordinary name. Cancel print. Or
yes. I said
is it only
you
used for
can.
string?
Yes, you can decide to use print. You understand? You can decide not to use print to work to print out. So that's why I do the two.
Okay.
If I want to use my list, it will still come out. The number will still come out without print.
So no, my question is that is it only applicable to strings or
No,
any?
both
Okay.
both numbers.
Okay,
Anything.
right. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Dan.
You're done, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go.
Thank you.
Let's go. So it can also be of mixed data type. What did I mean by mixed data type? You can have it you can mix the data, the numbers and the strings, then Boolean. The Boolean is true or false. So let's do that. Let's do mix type. So this is the mix type. How many types of data do you have there now?
We have strings and we have
Boolean.
we have number, strings, and boolean.
Boolean. Okay. Good. So let's go on. Let's move deeper into it. So I'm going to create a list of names. Then we learn how to use the list to play around with it, changing, slicing, that is indexing, and so on. So let's start by creating a simple list. Let's say hashtag create a list of names. So I want to create a list of names. So I have names, then don't mind me using double quotes. I've told you you can use single or double quotes, true or false. So I'm used to double quotes, so you can use single or double quotes. You can decide not to do like me, use single or double quotes. You can use single. This list of names. Done? Can I move on?
No, please hold on, Mr. Dan.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Dan, I'm sure we can go on.
Okay. So if you don't want to do this list like this, I told us that list is enclosed with what? With square brackets, right? If you don't want to create your list like this, you can also use list constructor. Let me show us. I want to use that. I'll just copy this. List constructor. So you can use the list open bracket and close bracket. You can see that list open bracket, close bracket. We call it list constructor. So you can do a list like that. So here that I open here that I put square brackets. To do that, I'll remove it, then put 2 open brackets. Then at the end, so this is another way to make a list. You can see that it's still a list. It's still a list. Let me give it a different name. Let's say list 2. List 2. Why did I give it a different name? I want us to confirm if it's a list.
Father, you did not type the list though.
Okay, sorry. Sorry there. Yeah. So I want us to confirm if it's a list. What do we use to confirm if it's a list?
Type.
Type function. So type function, can use type function to check if the data type is list, tuple, set, or
Mr. Dan,
yes, ma'am.
sorry, I want to ask. So
Yes, ma'am.
if it has to be double bracket, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You can't use a single bracket.
No,
It's just
double.
like when you do assignment operator and when you do normal variable, when you want to assign a variable to just like that,
Yes, must be.
just single. They mean different things. So that's
Yes.
what I'm saying, that okay, like if this double bracket, it means just list. Then what does a single bracket mean? Just normal bracket, right?
Single bracket is tuple. Tuple.
Okay. Okay, I understand.
So let me. Yes, ma'am.
So you use double brackets and the end
Yeah.
result with square brackets.
Yes, that double bracket. Assuming I check the data type. If I check the data type, it will be tuple, not list. Do you understand? You told me I did not put the list like this, and it still work, right? Or it's not what you're asking. I did not put this list initially.
Okay. Okay.
So assuming I run it and it works, is tuple. Tuple is open brackets. So list, I say list, you can either use the square bracket or you use list open bracket twice. List there, list open bracket twice, then close your bracket. You can see here, I added a comment here that look at it. Note the double rounded words. The round brackets must be there. So how you do it. This is the formula. This is the approach. If you are not using that first one, the square bracket, if you're not using that square bracket, this is another way you can do list. We call it list constructor. So
Okay.
now, if we want to confirm, why I use names 2, names 1, why I do it like that is that I want us to see if it's truly a list. If it's truly a list. So let's confirm from those two. Let's check the first one, which is names, then check the second one, which is names 2. So let's see if they are truly lists. And I told us to do that, we use what? We use function. So let's see. The first one, print open bracket, type what?
Names.
Names. What is the return?
Why is it showing tuple?
Let's run it like this. Hold on, let's run it like this. Let me pick it from here, then copy.
Sorry, Mr. Dan, on an observation.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
sorry, still under that list constructor.
Okay.
So, when I didn't add list in front
Yeah.
of like the double brackets, it still gave me the same thing.
Yes, now I told you that it will be tuple.
Tuple.
That's list. Do you understand?
I don't understand.
The code we run is a correct code. You know, I told you that list start with square brackets.
Yes.
And I told you tuple. I've not explained tuple, but because of what you're asking now, tuple is a rounded bracket.
It still gave me that square bracket too. Wait, let me check it. It still gave me that.
The output will be square brackets now. The output will be square brackets, but the data type is tuple.
Oh, okay. Because I was seeing both of them gave me the same square brackets.
Both of them.
Yes.
So you
Let
can
me check.
you see that? Class what?
Class list.
Class lists. You know, I have names before. During our first class, there's one I use names. So it's still identifying that data type. That's why I have to do it on the same line. So sometimes it can be like that when you're running code. Encounter that kind of thing. And maybe I've used that variable name before. So when you now, it will also be taking it back to that variable name. So I have to run it or change the variable name. If I don't want to be encountering that kind of issue, I will change the variable name. So I've used names before. That's why it was giving us tuple when I run it initially. So let's check this one. Let's check this one. Type names. What did it return? So see, both of them are what? They are both lists. Look at. They are both what? Lists. But as Temi said, let me remove the list. Let me remove it. All right, let's check.
Thank you.
What is
Because
giving you?
right now
What is
I'm
giving you?
confused here.
What is
Like
it
it's
giving you
giving
now?
me the same square brackets.
Look at the
Sorry.
type. Look at the class now.
Round brackets.
Look at the class now. Look at the class when I
Okay. Okay,
Tuple.
tuple.
That's what I'm telling you. So it's a
Oh,
different,
okay.
it's a different type.
Okay.
I'm coming. 2 minutes. I'm coming. Okay. So let's move on. Move on.
Mr. Dan, please, before you move on, sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
The list constructor, the
Yes,
two
ma'am.
brackets, right? When you did the type, you printed tuple,
Yeah. Which one?
it's printing list.
Which one? The one I just did now. Tell me the ask
Yes.
question. Let me go and correct it too. Tell me now. Just tell me the ask question. Like I just stay down now. You know, tell me say my go correct and back. Imagine.
Dude, Temi did not do anything.
So, so let me go back. Maybe this one, Abby.
But what did you do?
This one,
Yes,
Abby.
what did you do that you
Let me run,
printed
let me run
tuple?
it.
Yes.
Let me run it again. Run it again. I did not run it before. She said I should remove the list. She want to see. She want to see. She want to see something. She remove the list.
Oh, okay. So if you take out the list there, you print tuple.
Tuple. Yes, tuple is open bracket.
Okay, just single
Tuple is one
open
bracket.
bracket now.
Yes, open bracket. Anything
Yeah.
open bracket is tuple.
It's tuple. Double bracket is list.
Double.
No,
And then spare.
double bracket. Listen. Don't confuse us. Listen.
Okay, sorry.
Listen. See, list have 2 ways you can do list. This
Okay.
one, I'm the one that is looking for trouble. I want to put your eye to see different
Hello,
ways.
Mr. Daniel.
Yes, sir. Welcome. So, the general way we know it. I'm coming, sir. I'm coming. Attend to this, madam first. So, the general way to understand lists
Yes.
is square bracket. Square bracket. That square bracket we're using.
Okay.
That is list.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and I said, if you want to, what I'm saying is that you may be reading a material, you may be watching video online, you understand? You see, that means there's another way you can do list apart from square brackets. And I said, okay, let's also have list constructor. That for you to
Okay.
make use of this list constructor, you will do it like this. See, lists, then open bracket 2 times, 2. Twice.
Okay.
You open bracket twice. Then you close at the end after putting all your letters or your names, anything you want to put, your numbers. Then close it with the double bracket at the end.
Okay.
But if you fail to put this list, this one, if you fail to put it and open bracket 2 times and put the names, it will return it as tuple.
Tuple. Okay.
That's what I'm trying to explain.
Okay, I understand.
Thank you. Mr. Mike, you're welcome, sir.
Mr. Daniel,
Yes, sir.
my apologies, sir.
No problem. You're welcome, sir.
Just a lot of traffic on the way.
I understand. Me too. I have to leave by 4.
It's okay. All right, thank you.
So let's go. But the video is recorded. We'll send it after everything. Send it.
No problem. I will go through it.
Okay. So let's go on to length. We can use length. How many of us have used length in Excel? Many of us have used length. You know, length can be used to return the number of items, right? Can use to count the number of characters. Can use to count the number of characters. So let's look at list length.
Like right or left, right?
No, length, normal length. list length like this. Length. You know, Excel will say LEN. That's short
LEN.
form. Yeah, same thing here. Same thing here, LEN. So let's count the names. How many names do we have up together there? Let's see. Print. Okay. Names. So we have 10. 10 list there. So I told us double allows what? I mean, list allows duplicates. You know, I told you that list allows duplicates. So let's confirm if that statement is true. I want to confirm it with you. It's true. So let me copy this. Allow duplicates. So let's say I want to add another John. So how many John did I have now? 2, right? I have 2 John. So let's see if it will execute. If he sets, it will not run. No, don't forget, set does not allow what?
Duplicate.
So this one I can see. It's run. So it means it allows what? Duplicate. So confirm. Confirm that list allow duplicate. So the next thing is access list items. Access list items. So I told us that the list items are what? They are indexed. They are indexed. The list item are the list item are what? They are indexed. The list items are indexed. So you can access them by referring to the index number. And I told us that you start the index from what? What number?
0.
0. Okay, so we'll be looking at some examples. So I need our contribution. Let's make this class lively. Make it.
Sorry, Mr. John.
Yes, ma'am.
My Jupyter is showing me an distance in another Jupyter lab session is logged out, and I'm supposed to log out as well.
Log that, Nibo.
I don't know, and it's not translate.
Who log you in? Who log you out?
I don't know.
Screenshot, let me see. Screenshot. Let me
okay.
See. She's send it to the group. Send it to, I'm not with my team.
I sent it to the group.
Okay, let me check. Your local host. You've lost your local host. Cancel it to cancel.
It's not canceling. It's going to pop up again if I cancel.
Okay, don't allow local host to prompt you again. Click on it. Have you checked it? Then click OK.
Okay, let me check. Okay.
Let's go. Let's go on. So, assessing items. Let's start with the first one. First question. Like I said, let's make it active. You can just tell me the answer. Return the first name. You can try. What would it be? The code. We need the code.
Print names.
I'm coming. Return the fourth. Oh yeah, which one are you doing? The first one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, print
Names.
names.
Square bracket. Square bracket.
Square bracket. Okay. I thought you don't forget that.
0.
0. Okay, thank you. Who else? John is the first. Who else? Who is doing this one? It's correct. Next. Nobody. Somebody should talk now. You push this class for me. If you not push this class for me, you not see inspiration.
Print name 3.
Print name 3.
Print name 3.
Me, I don't teach you book. Just inspire me to teach you more. Print names. Names what? 3. Why is it 3?
Because start counting from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. You're my student. That is my student. Start counting. Tell me, you not be saying my student. You're my student too. Very good verse.
Thanks, everything. We'll see me. A lot is in my head right now.
More it out too. Let's go. So next set of people. Next set of people should answer this one.
Sorry, Mr. Can you scroll up to your name? Did you add extra name to yours?
Which one? I've sent it now. I dropped.
The list of your name?
No, I know.
He did the duplicate.
Okay, John.
He did duplicate.
Okay.
Should I go on now?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Assessing assess from the end. That is negative index. Negative.
This is the assignment now.
Negative index. Let's see. Print the last item. Anybody?
Names minus 1.
Print names minus 1. Print third to last names. Print the third to the last name. Who is going for it? Who is going for it?
I think it's print name minus 3.
Print name minus
3.
say print name minus 3. Do you all agree with that?
Yeah.
Everybody? Okay. So everybody agree with you. Let's see. Print name minus 3. So we have Messi and John. So
Sorry,
please. Yes.
Mr. Dan, sorry, I want to ask. I stepped out
Yes.
of it. The first one that is wrote names then 0.
Yes.
Why did you bring John? John is 1.
Thank you. Oh yeah, somebody, my student. Some of my students you answer. They are here. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one was duplicate. So this one, this is the main Ali 01, Bob, Charlie. Yeah.
Okay. That's the one we're using. Sorry.
Bobo for you. Don't worry.
You and your Shama.
That's your Bobo.
Thank
Big
you.
one. Big one. Let's go. So let's say I want, for instance, now let me bring the names out. I want to ask one question. It's not a stupid question. It's good. So these are the names, right? Looking at these names now, if I want to print from Bob to Jade, who can tell us? Looking at this name, just want to push it like that. Don't want to give space. From Bob, you know the code out, right?
Yeah.
To Jade.
2 column.
You say what? 2.
Print name 2 column.
I want to stop at Jade.
Oh, you want to stop at Jade? You can't it now.
2 to 9.
You don't start like that. I say what I go first. You say 2 to 9.
2 to 9.
Yeah. Yes,
I can't see your
2 to 10. 2 to 10.
sharing your screen.
You can't see my screen. It's
Yes.
your network.
2 to
It's your
10.
network.
Let me log out and come in again.
It's 2 to 10, no.
2 to 10.
When you say you want to start printing from where, please?
From Bob to Jade, that's
Bob
2 to 9 now.
Jade.
It's 2 to 10. The last one is not
2
inclusive.
to 9.
It's 2 to 9.
If it's 2 to 9, Jade will not be included though.
Oh. It's 2 to 9. If you count it.
That one is exclusive.
Did you see? So it will stop. You understand? You know, I told us the first time that it does not return the last. You need to consider that it does not return the last number. You understand? So for you to return that last number, that's why I purposely bring this question out. That is 10. So that is it. Please take note of it. Take notes. Take note of it. So let's move on. So we have access with loop. Accessing with what? With loop. So you can access your item using loop function. Loop means that you want to print it. I'll do that later. It means that I want to print it one by one. That's just loop. So I'll do that later. Let's move on to change list item. How do we change? We say list item. We can change true or false in lists. I told you that list is changeable, Nabi. So how do we change using lists? Since in lists, we can change names in lists. So let me drop shots. Notes. Change list items. So check, I'll drop that short note. So to change the of a specific item, refer to the index number. So refer to what? To the index number. I want to change. They refer to the index number. So we'll do changing single item by index, then we'll do multiple items by index. So let's do the first one. Change a single item by index. Change a single item by index. A single item by index. So let's change, so if I want to change listing, I say to change the value of a specific item, refer to the index number. This listing. If I want to change, first I want to change, Bob to Tosin. I want to change Bob to Tosin. Look at tell us based on the definition.
Print name.
Bob to Tosin. Okay.
Sorry. Let's use a variable. You can use X.
Let's do it directly.
Okay, directly. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Print name.
Hold on. Names. Print names.
Name. Square bracket index. Square bracket 2.
Square bracket
2.
2.
You are changing Bob now.
Yes.
Okay. 2. Yeah. Close the square bracket. Equals to what name are we want to use?
Tosin.
Yeah. Tosin. Inverted comma. Tosin.
Did you see that? Why did it work like that? Do you know why?
Why?
Double equals to something.
No, it's not double equals to.
I don't know.
Did you know why? Who can tell us why it is like that? We know it. We win 10 million.
So I think we're supposed to state the name that we are changing, which is
Good. You need to
within.
state the name. Are you sure you need to state the name? You don't need to state the name. It's the
I
input.
think is a number.
Okay, one now. Wait, hold on. Let me see the error code. And then come up, let's
Oh,
take
wait.
the code.
Mr.
Okay,
Dan,
okay.
What's the error saying?
Hold on. I'm trying to bring everybody together.
Mr. Dan, Mr. Dan.
Yes.
Yeah, you are supposed to use that name index 2 equals to Tosin
Okay.
first. Then you now print it. You will not print the names.
Okay, good. Do you get it? Who else want to contribute to what you said? Anybody? Anybody?
So I am thinking that the 2 is not seeing Bob as 2.
No, that is
Okay.
not it. See what this is it. It's correct. What you said is correct. Look at it. You take this out first. This is how you should do it first. Then you now print what? You print names. You understand? So like this. It's already worked. Has worked already. So you can decide now to print it.
Maybe I missed some lines before actually. So that 2, how did you come with that 2?
The position.
Yes, Bob is not 2 now. Is Bob 2?
Bob
Zero-
is
zero, one.
zero. Count now. Count it. Let's go up.
Bob is 2. See this thing now. Names 2.
Oh, yeah,
Bob
count.
is two. John Ali Bob.
Oh, sorry, I was counting it from this last case, 39.
Okay.
I'm counting it from this 39. Bob is 1. Yeah. Bob is 0. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So, I thank God all of Nadon in spirit now. I'll catch all after the other. Let's go. I need everybody to be talking. Talk. So, the class will flow.
Sorry, but this where you got that Bob from to the 2.
Yes.
So what if I write it horizontally instead of vertically? It will still be
But
fine,
that is,
right?
if you want to run it that way, that I just run it, is you want to loop. You want to loop. That is looping. You want to loop it. Loop means you're printing it one by one. So, but if you're printing it at its list, this is how it's going to return. So, let's go. Don't worry. This one you're doing now, the advanced way of this one is a NumPy. So, we're preparing ourselves. So this one is just me getting familiar to what we are going to do. So when we get to NumPy, people will not stress me or I will not stress you. Something all of us will just grab and move on to the next. So let's go.
But we can't see Tosi here now. You have replaced
I've
Bob
run
with
it
John.
already. This is it.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Okay, yes, thank you.
That's it there. Another input. I'm not running that. I'll remove all those inputs. I'll comment those inputs that are disturbing me. Where is it? Okay. All right, let's go.
Sorry, what you just did now?
Yeah.
Because even before I was wondering when you said below 60 is F, so now the actual is below 45, right?
Which one? Okay,
Change-
that was
yes.
the last class we did.
Yes, when you were going through it, I saw below 60 for F. I was thinking maybe it is Harvard.
This is it. Is the consolidated now?
Yeah, I know.
Depend on the.
I know, maybe it's Harvard. Standard.
Okay, let me continue. So let's go. Let's go. Multiple item is slicing. I was going to change multiple items here. So I want us to change the one at position. Let's change George and John, the first John. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's not do that. Let's do the one of range. Let's do from 2 to 4. Which one is 2 to 4? Which names are 2 to 4?
2 is Tosin, man.
To Diane.
2 to
Tosin
4.
to Diana.
No, Tosin to what? Diana.
Diana.
Let's see. You can do that. Let me give you what the name you should use. And send it on the group. Use this is the name you use. Then Victor. So do it and send to the group WhatsApp fast. Oh yeah. Let's see. Fastest finger.
I didn't get you.
I say you should change the multiple item at position 2 to 4. 2 ratio 4. 2 ratio 4. So you're changing the two at once. 2 ratio 4.
Okay.
Okay, somebody have sent.
Let me send mine to the group.
Let's know the passing the garage. No passing the garage. Fastest finger. Let's see. Names. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. I never see person get that one.
I don't understand. Isn't it
I
not
need,
for us to just change the name?
yeah, let me not talk first. Finish. Let them finish first.
Hey.
Run it now. Have you run it?
Go on now. What are you saying, Mr. Dan?
Have you sent your own? Have you not
I've
copy
sent my
somebody
own
own?
now.
Okay, wait though. I don't understand.
Yes.
It's wrong now.
Have you sent your own? Okay, I'll see your own. See your own.
It came out now.
I've seen Mr. Kunle. Okay. Who else is sending? You don't expect me to say yes, so others will not stop. People should not like allow me to oh my God. Leave me alone. If I say it don't work. If I say it don't work.
My own did not change, oh. It's still the same.
Allow others to do. Continue. But I say your code for us. Send your code.
It did not change. It's still the same.
Send it. Mr. Adekunle, your P is capital letter. Your P. That print is
The P
capital letter.
is small letter.
It's not correct.
It has to be small letter.
Yeah. So that one disqualify you. Who else? Well, are we only 3 in the class? Others are still coming back from work. They're inside plane, have you? Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's just do the correction. Have you run your? You saw that it changed, right? Everybody, those that sent.
We think so.
Yes,
Me, I'm doing manual.
Okay,
No.
good. For doing manual self, you tried. That means you're sure of your code. It's not easy. Name 2/4 was square bracket. Then I say down.
Yeah, we're supposed to put inside bracket.
Yes. It's a list.
Really?
Victor.
But even if you not put inside bracket, Mr. Dan, it still came out.
Don't forget, it will work now because that open bracket and close bracket is also a type. Understand? It will work.
I did not put the open and close brackets when I put the Daniel and Victor in.
You just did this.
Okay, check the type.
And it's
That's what he's saying.
check
the type. Check the type and see. Let's see.
No, if you check the type, you don't get. If you check the type, it will work. What I'm saying is that it will not show you error because it's already in a list. The one inside is already in a list. You're not changing the data type. What you're changing is the item inside. You understand? So it will work. Whether you put it or
that's what I thought.
it will work. But this is always put. If you are working in a list, put it in a list. If you're working with tuple, you cannot use that one. That one is for tuple. You understand? That open bracket is for tuple. This is for list. You can see the way we did our list.
So if we check the type of this and of away, that's what I'm saying.
Let's
Yours we return
you that use this thing, check your type.
Yeah.
Check your type. Type. Okay, that's what you're saying, Avi. Type name. My is list. So you check your own. Maybe your own don't change to
You cannot change.
check your own. Check your name.
Still list.
Yeah, still list. What about you? What about you? Is it list too?
It's list now.
Okay, good. So, but like I said, always use the square bracket. Don't be doing it like
Okay.
always use the square bracket. So anytime you're working with lists, I want to change a range of numbers. Square brackets. So next, insert item. Let's look at inserts. Insert items. So that insert a name after the name has been created. You can add to it.
But I wanted to do one example like that, where we'll change we'll not use splicing, we're going to change the first index 0, and change like index 4 together.
Okay, put it on my this thing so I will not forget. I'll do it. So insert item. OV, take your WhatsApp, please.
Okay.
Okay, let's go on. Let's go. Insert. So to insert a new list item without replacing the existing value, we use the insert method. So if you want to insert, who can tell me, we have this in SQL now, insert into. Remember insert into? Insert into table. We have insert into select. So that's different ways. So yeah, in Python too, you have insert into. You can see all the things, they are friendly. They are related, all are the same thing. Just they are deceiving us. So insert item. So we are going to insert a name to this. So let's do that. I'm going to add a mark to the list. So names dot insert open brackets. So I must use the index position. So I'm put it, let me put that position 2. Let me put as position 2. So I'm inserting a mark to position what? 2. So print names. Let's see. Is that correct?
Yeah. It's another method you can use.
This is inserting using index. Using index.
Wait, I didn't get this. Because you said 2 and 2 is
Look, this is the first of all what you need to. Can you hear me? First of all, what you need to do is to check the initial. This is the first one. And you first look at this one. Then you look at now compare the two. I told you that index start from 0. See, John is 0. Alice is 1. Then Daniel is 2. So I've moved Daniel now. I see. So he might have taken position 2. Are you confused?
Index starts from 0 now.
Yes.
0, 1, 2. Okay, yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Dan,
yes,
the insert also, this is another method of, replacing, like we did the previous examples. So, like, this is another method of replacing, right?
No. Replacing is updating.
No, like, I think this is another method of inserting, like changing
I've not done inserting
single
before.
item.
No. I've not done inserting before. Inserting means you're adding to your list. You're updating it. You're
From
adding
10 now, it has become 11.
You're adding new record. You're adding new record to it. You're adding new record. You want to populate the table.
Okay.
Why that one we did was changing.
Okay.
Understand? You're changing it. Like I can change Victor to something else, but it's still on the same position. For this one now, I just add. So if I have 10, to become 11. If I have 11, depending on how many record I have. So let's go. So another way you can do this before waste time, like 6 minutes. Another way you can do this, like what she asks, if you want to add new record, you can use append. But there's one thing about append. If you add an item to the end of the list, this one I use insert now. I'm working with position. Are you listening? This one I did now. I worked with position, the insert. But append, when you use append, you can use it to add the name to the end of the list. That is different between append and insert. So I'm going to do append. I'm going to do the append. Then we also have extend list. That is when you have multiple lists. You want to add the two lists together. Let's say you have a list like this that is showing name 1. We have this one up to like 11. There are 11 names, Abi. You have another list. Maybe that one is like 5 names. Then you want to add the two lists together. So we can use extend for that. But let's do this one. This what's it called? This so then we can round up from there.
Please let's do append and extend, please. Thank you. Thank you in advance.
The class is waiting for me. No, thank you in advance. So you are doing your class. One class is waiting.
I have a class, so I have a class in 4 minutes.
I'll stop here. So to add an item to the end of the list. Use append method. So like I told us, append method we put the items to the end of the list. So if you want to put the name to the end, you don't want to use position, don't want to use index position, you can put it at the end of the list. So let's put a name to the end of the list. So I have names dot append, then let's add Smith, then print names. See that? Print names. Please, let's always try and do our assignment so you don't left behind, because when you do assignment, you know it more. You understand? So I'm going to send us assignment. What we did today was just introduction to list, assessing, changing, then adding, which is inserts. So next class we should come on Monday. So I'll send some things for us to practice on, so it can be on the same space with me. So thank you for joining today. So see you all on Monday. I'm going to send us some things to practice on. Please do it and send it back. That is where I'm going to start from next class. I'll do the corrections, what I'm going to send to us. So I'll do the correction for when I start class. But do the assignments, please.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. So I'll forward the video.
Thank you.